Hello everyone. Welcome to KK Booster's channel. I hope you're all doing great. Today's topic, Minack Theatre and Porthcurno Beach. Trip. Porthcurno, Penzance, TR196JU. The Minack Theatre, Cornish, Gwariva Vainek, is an open-air theatre, constructed above a gully with a rocky granite outcrop jutting into the sea. The theatre is at Porthcurno, 4 miles 6 kilometers, from Land's End in Cornwall, England. The Minack's performing season runs from Easter to the end of October and includes a wide range of music and theatre. Each year, the Minack produces several professional productions as well as hosting visiting companies. It has appeared in many lists of the world's most spectacular theatres. The theatre was the brainchild of Rowena Cade, who moved to Cornwall after the First World War and built a house for herself and her mother on land at Minack Point £4.100. Her sister was the feminist dystopian author Catherine Budekin, who lived with them from the 1920s. In 1929, Rowena Cade became involved with a local village group of players who staged Shakespeare's A Midsummer Night's Dream in a nearby meadow at Crean, repeating the production the next year. They decided that their next production would be The Tempest, and Miss Cade offered her Cliff Garden as a suitable location for the play. Miss Cade and her gardener, Billy Rawlings, made a terrace and rough seating, hauling materials down from the house or up via the winding path from the beach below. In 1932, The Tempest was performed with the sea as a dramatic backdrop, to great success. Miss Cade resolved to improve the theatre, working over the course of the winter months each year, with the help of Billy Rawlings, Charles and Thomas Engove and other friends, to create the theatre that exists today. 3. She was still working on it well into her 80s. Rowena Cade died in 1983, shortly before her 90th birthday. In 1944, the theatre was used as a location for the Gainsborough Studios film Love Story, starring Stuart Granger and Margaret Lockwood, but inclement weather forced them to retreat to a studio mock-up. In 1955, the first dressing rooms were built. In the 1970s, the theatre was managed by Lawrence Shove. Since 1976, the theatre has been registered as a charitable trust and is now a charitable incorporated organization, CIO. The theatre is open for visitors throughout the year, though visiting days are limited in the winter. The 90th anniversary of the Minack was celebrated with a production of The Tempest, performed by Hertfordshire Players in August 2022. The Minack Theatre is a very popular destination. To avoid disappointment, advance booking is essential during school holidays for all visits, tours, and events, and is highly recommended at all other times. Opening hours. The theatre is open for visits from 10 a.m. Last admission may vary, depending on performance schedule. We are closed on Mondays and Tuesdays until W/C March 16th. See below for exceptions during school holidays. We will be open on Monday/Tuesday, 17-18 February. Always check opening times before you visit. New ticket prices for 2025 from January 1st. Visitor tickets will be £10 if you book in advance. Tickets purchased on the door will be £12. 15 and under half price. A fixed £2 booking fee per transaction is added to online/or phone bookings. Please book in advance. Admission to the Minack is by timed entry only. Advance booking for visits is essential during holiday periods, and we strongly advise that you book your visit in advance at all other times to avoid disappointment. You can book online or by phone 01736 810181. Once inside the theatre, you are welcome to spend as long here as you like, but please check our closing times, as we sometimes close early for performances. Come and see us again. Your ticket includes free readmission to the theatre for 12 months from the date of first entry. To activate free readmission, book a free readmission ticket on the booking system for the date and time you wish to visit. You will also need to bring proof of your original, paid ticket with you when you visit. About the Minack site, entry to the Minack Theatre is at your own risk. The site is steep and includes many steps. It is open to the elements, and surfaces may be slippery in wet weather. Due to the terrain, there is no disabled access to the stage or the lower levels of the auditorium. See our accessibility page or phone us for more information. Things to see and do at the Minack. The Minack is a working theater. Your visit ticket includes access to the auditorium and garden. At some times, you may also have access to the stage, or else you might catch a rehearsal or other activity taking place on stage. Don't miss the Minack exhibition, situated at the top of the theater, near the cafe. A great garden. The upper levels of the Minack have been landscaped and planted to form a remarkable subtropical garden, full of exotic species you'd expect to see in South Africa or Australia, and are rarely found outdoors in mainland Britain. Book a guided tour. If you'd like an in-depth tour of the theater or garden, book tickets on one of our small group guided tours on selected days. Place is limited. Our tours have various formats and content. Find out what tours are available. Meet Billy Rawlings. Look out for actor Mark Harandon as Billy Rawlings, Minack's gardener and helper, to tell the story of how the Minack was built. Meet Billy Rawlings takes place on selected days only during the winter. Listed on booking slot information. Audio tour. Access our online audio tour on your phone to guide you around the theater at your own pace. Activities and workshops. We offer a range of activities for children and adults. Many of these take place at weekends, including our popular play and a day workshops. You can also book interactive tours, which enable you to explore the theater in a different way. Find out what activities are currently available here. Storytelling. During school holidays, we run storytelling events for young children and families on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. These are not included in your visit. You'll need to book tickets for the performance. Find out more about storytelling events here. Food and drink. Our cafe serves light refreshments including hot and cold drinks, ice creams, homemade cakes and sandwiches, cream teas, and light snacks. You can also purchase takeaway drinks and snacks from the Terrace Coffee Shop, and in the summer months, there is a takeaway kiosk in the car park. A great garden. We're delighted that the Minack Theatre Garden has been invited to join the Great Gardens of Cornwall in 2023. The Minack Garden is small in size, but its remarkable situation and the specialist planting that thrives in this location have prompted its inclusion in Great Gardens of Cornwall as a very special horticultural environment. When Rowena Cade created the Minack Theatre, she landscaped area around the auditorium, but the exotic planting that exists today woven through the upper areas of the theater was first developed by local gardeners, Jill and Neil Milligan, in the late 1990s. It is now under the care of RHS gold medalists Claire Batten and Jeff Rowe, experts in the cultivation of succulents, Proteaceae, and other exotic species, who have developed it into a dramatic show garden worthy of the setting. Each bed in the garden is inscribed with the name of a Shakespeare character, as a nod to our theatrical context. Alan Titchmarsh on the Minack garden. Gardener and theater lover Alan Titchmarsh has been a fan of the Minack for many years. Now he shares his love of our beautiful garden in a feature article for Country Life. Access to the Minack is via a steep, narrow road. Porthcurno and the lanes nearby are often congested, especially during the holiday season. By car. Our postcode is TR196JU. Coming from Penzance, SatNav will direct you via the B3283 through the village of St. Berrien. This road has narrow sections that frequently get blocked in summer, leading to long delays. We advise you instead to keep on the A30 through Senan, then keep straight on, ignoring SatNav, to the junction with B3315. Turn left onto B3315 and follow signs for the Minack Theatre and Porthcurno. Parking is free for the duration of your visit, to those visiting the theater or coming to a performance. Carshare Cornwall. If you're planning a trip to the Minack, why not register with Carshare Cornwall? You could help the environment and make new friends at the same time. One of the finest beaches in Europe.
Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to KK Boosters. I'll see you next time for more exciting adventures. Until then, take care and stay awesome.